From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Time's here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
19 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 4.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Seattle.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Moody's kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Hurts using the hot pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Check out.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Another Seahawks.
Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
48-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
70 at the street.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Eagles nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for
So
Seattle.
the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And in motion is Brown. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Trimmer, 73.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one swung out wide to Walker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Whoa. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
So the Eagles use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, motion.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Let's go.
Walker. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Now a pitch to Walker. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on
Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Don't touch
Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Big Lions.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 inside, 19 inside, 10. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the ball.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's dropped off for Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Come back to you.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready, set.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Bravo 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. Panther
They'll look to throw again. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Seahawks. Moody down for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. That's a short pick up to about the 47. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Man in motion, heading right. They'll try to pick this up with a hot pass. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. On play action, here's Hurts. Flush to his right, half, and he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Seahawks 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. 18, right here.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard
All
line.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10. At
And
the
this is a tricky
47-yard
part of the
line.
game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Rocco 80. Hey, check that. Street.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Pass the 60. Pass.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
That
yards.
catch number 40 on the season for him.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 by
The middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Second down, they need 7. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Send a man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Split and jig the left side. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
For the Seahawks. First down.
Track 60.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete to all the tight end. Here's 2nd down.
Eric Hall. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
There's the spike. It comes with 15 seconds on the clock. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down.
Trap 60. Rocco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.